There it is. Found the mic. Whoop whoop. It's Scribbles the Juggalo. Hang on 1 second. I'm better. Alright. I just got done. Let me speak in English, not foreign space language. You need to get one. I'm doing a video, Magnet. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and Magnet just wakes up behind me and says, "Can I have a cigarette?" They're over there. I'm doing a video. Anyway, good. I'm glad you're up. I want you to add to this video. Brilliant story, and I need your help. Hold on a minute.
All I need is a damn cigarette.
Okay, well, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. Listen, they're over there. I just got done watching the video response from... Oh, are you walking out in your fucking underwear again? Which just really doesn't look right. But anyway...
I'm sleeping.
It's 2 a.m. You shouldn't be sleeping at 2 a.m. Are you crazy? Just shut up and let me do this video. I just got done watching... I'm not restarting it. This TBOSV dude... I think that's the name of your YouTube site, and you just gave me a video response to my video asking juggalos to tell me about their encounters with meeting psychopathic artists, and it's like a 6-minute video, and I just watched it, and it's fucking great. I want to thank you for responding. You talk about meeting Violent J in there, and I could tell everything you said is totally true. Here's a lighter. And, because of the content of what you said, and I've been down for a long time, and I could tell what you're saying is right on true. At first, when you said you had a meeting with them, you know, my computer was slow. I'm thinking, you know, were you at a boardroom? Were there lawyers? Was it a large table, you know, with law offices, in a law office? And, you know, was there someone taking dictation? But then when I started watching the video and you're telling me these encounters, would have been a better word, with Violent J are just fucking hilarious, hitting him in the chest with Fago and all that. That's the shit I love. And that's what I want juggalos to do. Respond to my other video about when you know, if you met psychopathic artists, or put your video responses or written responses on this one, and I'm going to send these when they're all done and I got a bunch of responses. I'm going to send all these in one. I'm going to make up one video, and I'm going to do it really well using a video editing program that I haven't bought yet. And then I'm going to send it into Psychopathic Records to psychopathic offices. And they will take it, and they'll either keep it, or someone will watch it, and they'll go, cool, or they'll take it and put it in their huge psychopathic dumpster out back that has a big hatchet man on it, where they put all the other gifts and videos that people send them. But anyway, and it got me thinking, like you have really met Violent J. I mean, you talked about how you're at the gathering and you're getting ready to eat this hamburger, and it's brilliant shit. And Violent J comes walking by and grabs the dude's hamburger magnet, and then just walks away from like 50 feet, sits down and starts eating the fucking hamburger in 04 gathering. Isn't that hilarious? I mean, that's some funny shit that Violent J would do that. I could see him doing something like that. Wouldn't you love it if he did something like that? Took someone's hamburger, this Juggalo's hamburger. Brilliant story. But, and it reminds me of an encounter that you know, I haven't had. I told you about my little stories where they're nothing compared to your story. And it reminded me of my missed encounter with Violent J. We were driving down the road, Magnet and another homie, and in my Ford Ranger, and this is back after Bazaar, after the first Dark Lotus show, and I think it was before Green Book, Twisted's Green Book. It was that era. And, Violent J was in town. I was living in Colorado Springs at the time. which is my hometown, and it is a shitty one-horse town hellhole, by the way. And I could say that because I'm from there. And like Colorado Springs, and I got out of there, and I live in Denver now, and I love this city. This city. I mean, I love it. I every day I love it. There's work here, even though we haven't had that much lately. But I don't want to get into that. But it's a wonderful city, and it's a big enough city. It's not like New York or Chicago or Dallas, but it's a big enough city where there's a lot of shit happening. But anyway, to go back to Colorado Springs, we're driving down the road, my Ford Ranger, and I'm pissed off because I didn't have weed. And there was a concert in town, and it was some kind of small ICP, or not ICP concert, but some psychopathic concert, and I can't think of who it was. Could have been Zug Island, could have been like ABK's first tour. It could have even been Jump Steady. I don't know if Jump Steady did a tour, but it was around when Jump Steady's first album came out. I don't even think it was Jump Steady. Do you remember who it was when you guys were like, oh, there's Violent J, and I said, no, that's not Violent J. Do you remember who was playing? Mars, someone. And we didn't know that Violent J was touring with them and came out. He was supporting the tour, and he came out and did a song or two with them. I didn't know that, or I wouldn't have went to the fucking show. So I'm pissed off because I didn't have weed. And Magnet in the car says, is that Violent J without face paint getting into the tour bus? Because we drove right by the small, tiny-ass little bar they were playing downtown in Colorado Springs. I can't think of the name of it, but it's closed. It's been 20 other bars since then. This is 10 years ago. And I'm like, I was all pissed off. I said, if you make me turn around, that is not, first of all, I said, that is not Violent J. This is just some fucking, ABK wasn't even big at the time. I don't even know if it was ABK. This is Zug Island or Mars or some shit. Why in the fuck would Violent J be, remember that? Why would he be touring? If you're out of your mind, and I bitched at him for like 5 minutes, there's no way in hell I'm gonna pull over because of you think you see Violent J. Are you out of your mind? You're an idiot. And then I just kept stubbornly driving. And then the next day we hear from people that did go to it, juggalos that did go to it, fucking Violent J was there. And he came out and did a couple songs. And more than that, he hung out at the beginning of the concert. He hung out at the end of the concert without face paint. And he sat and he talked to every single juggalo was who was there, and he hung out with them. And he got autographs. And he even, I think he even smoked weed with them. And everyone had these great stories. And here I felt like a total idiot for not listening to Magnet. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that very well.
Yes, he remembers it very well, and he still hates me for it. So anyway, that was my missed encounter with Violent J. And anyway, but if you juggalos have any other stories about your encounters with Violent J or other psychopathic artists, I will send them to the big psychopathic headquarters, and like I said, they'll either see them and go cool, or they'll throw them in the big psychopathic trash compactor that has a large hatchet man on it, that has this big metal hatchet man that comes down and crushes them, and then they will ship them all off to China and make some money on the scraps. So anyway, that's all I got. I'm Scribbles the Juggalo. Thank you for your story. It's wonderful, and I do believe it. Whoop whoop. I'm out, and I'm going back to bed because it's 2 a.m. and I just woke up. And when I saw this video, my response to Scribbles. By the way, I'm Scribbles the Juggalo. I've copyrighted it, and I'm doing a video on that. I've officially copyrighted the name Scribbles the Juggalo. So no one can use that name. It's copyrighted, and I have a team of lawyers working on this right as we speak right now. Thank you. Whoop whoop.